Certification of the manufacturers of small wind turbines already finished. They were done almost all in the first year of the program. Could you please explain more about this? How does it work and how did government do it?
If you want to know about the register, the sort of list. Yes, the law started in a certain way, but was modified during the way. Something happened sometimes. The original law was intended to take advantage to the small wind turbine. So the list was first the small one, over 60, from 61 and up, and after the list, if you reach 60 megawatt, you finish this list only in a sort of classification of power. And if you see the first register, you can see wind turbines that start at 100 kilowatt, 120, 150, 200, 250, etc. And the big one arrive at the end. This was the original idea, and every year they open this list and you present your project, and always with the same idea. But this was changed after the first year because the big manufacturer of big wind turbine understand that in this way they cannot install a turbine of about 1 megawatt and up in this feed-in tariff. So they push on the government, and now the situation is that we have only one list. The list starts from 100 kilowatt the first year, arrive at about 1800 kilowatt in the first year, and the other register, the other list, are only the wind turbines that are excluded in the first list, so are all over 1800 kilowatts, so 1 megawatt and half, 2 megawatt. That is all. So we have a small wind turbine only in the first register of 2013, the one that I showed to you. No more small wind turbines in the next register. That is why it's finished. We have only the possibility to install right now, wind turbine from 1 kilowatt to 60 kilowatt, because we are excluded from this list and we have an advantage in this. We have also, for the small wind turbines, the possibility to make not the feed-in tariff,
net metering.
The net metering, and we have also fiscal advantages because we can, as a private only, we can have the 50% of the cost back in taxes. So this is very interesting because maybe it's better than the feed-in tariff for the small wind, because in the feed-in tariff you cannot use your electricity. You sell all the electricity and you earn money. That is finished. But you have the cost to install a new meter, a cost for the bureaucratic procedure, etc. If you put a wind turbine in a house, for example, you can use your electricity, you can make the net metering, but you can also have back this year the 50% of the cost in the taxes in 10 years.
Alessandro, let me sharpen the question quickly. Ms. Jesmine's company actually has got a 200 kilowatt wind turbine, which would fit into your program quite nicely, but unfortunately, as if I understand correctly, the program is already closed more or less. Like, do you see any chance for her company to enter into this program or to enter into the Italian market one way or the other?
The situation is this: you cannot present a new project, but you can contact all the people that are in the first register, because, as I told, about 5 or 10% are really installed. The other one are not installed at the moment. So we have a list of the people that presented the project, that many of them, in my opinion, are only speculative companies that are not in the wind. They fix the feed-in tariff for this wind turbine and then try to sell this permission in the next year. This is the thing. But these people, you can contact all the companies that have a 200 kilowatt wind turbines with the feed-in tariff approved, but they have not installed yet. So this is
that might be an interesting access point. Okay, any more questions? Any more questions from the floor?